All right, for our next moves, we're gonna start with a side series. If you are using the weight, you're gonna grab the weight in your right hand. Your left hand is gonna come down onto the mat, and your right leg is gonna come out in front. So our weight is in that left hand. We are pulling our lower abdominals up and in, so we're not collapsing onto that mat. Your arm is going high to 90. We're gonna start with just lifting and lowering that right leg. That leg is coming up and lowering down. Everybody's body is different. Ideally, you're trying to get that up hip height, but you do what works for you. In 3, we're gonna add the arm. So the right arm is gonna come down to meet the leg as the leg is lifted. In 2, in 1, lift the leg up, arm comes down, arm lifts, leg lowers. We've got 6. In 5, that arm will come to meet that leg, we'll hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. Next time the arm and the leg meet, hold, just pulse them both up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. You can lower the weight for a second and take that arm up and over for a side stretch. We've got 2 more in this direction. When you're ready, grab that weight again. That arm is gonna come back to 90. Our leg's gonna come up, but this time we're gonna bend it at the knee. Begin hinging the knee forward and back. So it's just a small hinge. Again, if you can get it hip height, great. If not, do what works for you. In 3, we're gonna add the arm lower in front of the chest as the knee comes towards the chest. In 2, and 1. Next time here as the knee hinges forward, lower the arm forward, and then lift it up as the leg goes back. We've got 5, 4, 3 more, 2, 1 more here. Hinge it forward. Now lift everything up and back. Pulse that leg up to finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Lower the weight. Again, you can pivot the body and that arm up and over. We've got 1 more here. Grab a hold of that weight. That leg comes long again. This time the weight goes up over your head. Lift that right leg up. Begin by driving that knee in and extending out. Now add that elbow to meet the knee and extend. We've got 6. 5 more. In 4, we'll extend everything long. 3, 2, 1. Extend it long, pulse it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend in and lower it down. Now do a stretch up and over to the other side. And then come forward. We're gonna turn to the top edge of the mat. We're gonna keep kneeling. So if you're using any sort of pad, you can bring that with you. And we're gonna grab both weights. I like to curl my toes underneath, especially when I'm adding ankle weights. It helps relieve the pressure off those ankles. Our hands are gonna come in front of our thighs. We're gonna start with a bicep curl, but first we'll do that hip lift. So the hips lift up and lower down. Squeezing those glutes as we lift. Releasing as we lower. In 3, we'll add that bicep curl. In 2. 1 more here. Next time we lift, let's bicep curl. And lower. We've got 8. In 7, we'll add a hinge over the head. 5. 4 more. 3. 2. 1 more here. Next time you hitch up, hold it here. Now the arms are gonna come over your head. Pull them down to your chest, release and lower. So we've added that extra hinge. Really thinking about keeping your belly button to spine, especially with that hinge. You don't wanna overarch your back. In 3, we'll keep the hips up. In 2. 1 more here. Hips come up. Just that hinge for 5, 4, 3 more, 2, and 1. Drop it down, lower those weights to the sides. We're gonna find a plank. Set that right leg back, that left leg back. Let's shoulder tap, left hand to right shoulder, right hand to left shoulder. We've got 10 of these. Holding those abdominals up. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, And one, lower those knees down and take a moment here. We'll go back into those kneeling squats with the weights again. This time we're gonna keep the weights and the palms face towards our thighs. We're gonna lift the hips up and lower it down. Adding in a reverse bicep curl in 3, in 2, in 1. Next time you lift those hips up, reverse bicep curl and lower down. So with this reverse bicep curl, we're prepping to add our overhead press in 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more here. Lift it up, press up, and lower. Awesome job. We've got 6. In 5, we'll keep it lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. Next time you lift up, hold it up, just that overhead press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and release. Weights come to the side. We're back into that plank. This time we'll crisscross mountain climbers. So when you're ready, find that plank position. We're gonna bring that right knee in, step it back, left knee in, step it back, alternating those sides, keeping that beautiful plank position, driving those knees to the elbows. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that right knee in, pulse it in for 3, 2, 1. Left knee pulse, 3, 2, 1. Step it back and lower it down. Nice job. All right, we've got a couple more here. Grabbing those weights again if you're using those weights. This time the hands are gonna come up over those head to prepare for your triceps. We'll start with those knees first, lifting those hips and lowering. In 4, we're gonna add the tricep. 3, 2, 1. Next time you lift, add your tricep up and lower down. In 4, we'll keep the hips lifted. 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips up. Just hit those triceps for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. All right, last plank here. We're gonna do wide knee to elbow this time. So when you step it back into that plank, instead of bringing the knee under the body, we're gonna bring it on the outside wide and then step it back. Almost like a Spider-Man crawl. Let's do 8, 7. In 6, we're gonna pulse it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. Next time that knee is in on that right, pulse it in for 4, 2, 1. Step it back, left knee. 2, 1. Step it back and lower it down. Last kneeling one here. We're gonna grab a hold of those weights. We're gonna start with that hip lift. Our hands are gonna be facing, our palms facing our thighs. Lift up and lower down. In 3, we're gonna add that frontal raise. 2, 1. Lift those hips, frontal raise and lower. We've got 6. In 5, we're gonna hold it up to switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time here, lift it up, hold it up, flip the palms, pull the elbows in as you drop the hips down. We're moving into serve a try. Beautiful. Let's do 8, 7, 6 more. Don't forget to squeeze those glutes. 5, 4. In 3, we'll keep the arms extended. 2, 1. Arms extended. Hold. Pulse the arms up to finish for 6, 4, 2, and 1. Pull everything in and down. We just have that left side to finish. So we're gonna pivot the body over towards that left. The right knee is gonna stay down. We're gonna grab that one weight if we're using weights with that left hand. Right hand is gonna come onto that mat. Again, we're gonna start just with that left leg. Left hand is coming up towards 90 degrees. We're gonna lift that left leg up to 45 and lower down. In 3, we'll add the lowering of that left arm to meet the leg. 2, 1, lift the leg, lower the arm, lift the arm, lower the leg. We've got 6, 5 more. In 4, we'll pulse it out. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift it up, pulse them both up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. You can lower the weight down and take a nice stretch up and over if you like, opening up that left side of the body. We've got 2 more here. Next one, that weight is coming back to 90, and that left knee is coming up hip height, bending that knee. We're gonna hinge it forward and back. You can keep the arm where it is, or if you'd like to add it in, we're gonna lower the arm towards that knee as it hinges forward and lift it as it hinges back. In 5, we'll have that leg stay back towards that hip and the arm will come to 90. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that left hand find 90. Leg is up, just hinge and pulse that left hip up for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. You can take that stretch up and over again. We've got 1 more here. Last one here, that weight is in your left hand and the weight is gonna come up over your head. Left leg is gonna come out long. Lift that left leg up, drive that knee in and extend it out. Adding in that elbow to meet the knee and extend so the elbow drives down and extends for 5. In 4, we'll extend everything out. 3, 2, 1, extend it out, pulse it up for 4, 3, 2, 1, pull everything in and down, drop that weight, reach that right arm up and over towards that left side, and then back over towards that right. And then turn towards that mat, pulling the legs through. We finish with that series. Whew. How was that one? Do you like that one? All right, you ready to be done? Okay, almost done, honey, I'm sorry. All right. So if I don't stop it, do you just like copy the video and then cut it again?
You can say it as a new clip.
Got it, and then...
You can stop it right now if you want.
No, it's fine.
Pretty sure you can do that.
I hope so. All right, we are in our home stretch. We are gonna finish up with some C-curve ab movements and some rocking and then some stretching. So for the C-curve ab, we only need 1 weight if you're using the weight. Otherwise, if you just have those hand weights, they stay on those hands. Beginning here, we're gonna find our perfect position so our knees are hip width apart, tracking towards the ceiling, toes are facing forward. If you're using the weight like I am, the arms are gonna come 90 degrees in front of you, so shoulder height. And then we're gonna tuck our chin to our chest, roll the spine halfway down, and then lift back up. So when you think about this movement, we want to only rock back as far as we can without our feet lifting off the mat. If my toes come up, I'm coming back too far. In 3, we're going to switch it up here. We're going to grab the center of that weight with the right hand, and the left hand is going to go behind our head. In 2. 1 more here. Next time you come up to reset, hold there. Right hand the center of the weight, left hand behind the head. Begin by driving it back, and now this time we're gonna bow and arrow that right elbow back and come forward. So really following that gaze, my elbow with my gaze, driving that elbow back. My knees are staying hip width apart. I'm trying not to rock them side to side. We've got 6. 5 more. In 4, we're gonna pulse it back. 3 more. 2. One more here. Next one, drive that right arm back, pulse it back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward and drop that weight. Fold forward. We're going to reset with a movement here before we do that other side for a bow and arrow. This time the weight is going to come to our chest, the elbows are going to stay wide. Tuck the chin to the chest, roll the spine halfway down, and lift up. In 3, we're going to add a twist at the bottom. 2, 1. This next time you drop it low, let's twist to the right, let's twist to the left, come center, and release. So we've added in a nice twist. We've got 3 more here. 2 more. 1 more. Next time you drop it low, hold it there, just twist to the right and the left. Give me 6. 4 more. 2 more. Come center and reset. We'll move into that bow and arrow at that left side, but we're going to start with our hands holding both sides of the weight to begin. Tuck your chin to the chest, roll it back, and extend forward. In 3, we're going to grab that middle of the weight with that left hand. Right hand will go behind the head. In 2. 1 more here. Next time you come forward, left hand in the center, right hand behind the head. Let's bow and arrow to the left. And reset. Really following that elbow with your gaze, plugging it back in towards that mat. In 4, we're going to pulse it back. 3, 2, 1. Let's drive it back, pulse it down. Give me 6, 4, 2, 1. Come forward and drop that weight to reset. Nice job. We're going to lower the torso down. Let's rock those knees side to side. We're going to move into a classic Pilates move called an open leg rocker. So the legs are going to come to 90. We're going to open them a little bit wider than hip width. We're having that nice V. Taking our hands, clasping them behind the calf muscles. Begin pulling the legs towards you a little bit as you rock back on your shoulder blades and a little bit forward. So we're going to rock back and forward about 3 times. In 2, we're going to come up and balance on our sit bones. 1 more here. Next time you're ready, come up. Balance on those sit bones, hold it there. Can you bring your legs together and find your teaser? Or you can keep rocking, that also feels really good. Finding that teaser moment, amazing. Then drop one leg down, lift it up. Scissoring those legs in that teaser for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower those feet down. Let's switch it over. We're in the home stretch. I love an arabesque into a pigeon to finish, so let's find our plank position. Bring that right knee into the chest. Extend that right leg back. Find your beautiful arabesque in that stretch. Let's do a couple more knee drives to arabesque. Give me 3, 2, 1 more here. Bring that knee in, drop it to the mat. Walk those hands forward to that top right corner. Stretching it here. Opening up into that hip. When you're ready, you can pivot up into a swan, pressing away from that mat. If it feels good to you, you can reach back with your left hand, grab a hold of that foot, and pull that towards you. I'm holding here for 3, for 2. Releasing that foot down to the mat. We're going to press back up into that plank position. This time we've got those left knees in and that arabesque out. Let's float here for 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. Bring that knee in, drop it down, walk those hands out to the left side. Enjoying the stretch here. You can press up into a swan if you like. And then reach back and grab that foot, pulling it towards you. And releasing that foot to the mat, swinging that right leg around to meet the left into a cross-legged position. Let's take those arms high up overhead, grab a hold of that right wrist with your left hand, flex over to the left side, swap and switch to the right, and the left, and the right. Let's come center, lower the hands to heart center, and I hope you had fun today. Thanks.